Good morning, gang. It's Friday. For those of you coming back, welcome back. For those of you who showed up for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. I don't normally like to jump on the bandwagon with everything that's big popular and big in the news and everything, but I'm going to make an exception for today just because I've got an opinion. So we'll go with it. Chick-Fil-A president was recently in a news interview and didn't throw it out there, was asked how he feels about gay marriage, marriage in general, that kind of thing, which was kind of a dumb question because the reporter had to be fishing for something to get people riled up and get good ratings. Because if you know Chick-Fil-A at all, they're a Christian-based organization that is closed on Sunday so employees can go to church. About a decade ago, one of my best friends was actually a regional manager that oversaw 5 Chick-Fil-A's. And at the time, they didn't even hire non-Christians. It was a question on the resume, on the form that I'd like to work for Chick-Fil-A, please. Well, are you a Christian? If it was no, you didn't get a call back. But they are an independent business that does not receive federal money, so they can do that. Well, he said, we here at Chick-Fil-A support traditional marriage. And everybody's up in arms. Oh, we've got to boycott Chick-Fil-A. We've got to have protests. We've got to fix this. They're bigots. They're horrible people. They're an independent Christian-based business that's expressing their own opinion, their beliefs, and spend some of their money to do so. And on that thought, you want to boycott Chick-Fil-A because they don't support gay marriage. Well, when are you going to stop buying oil? When are you going to boycott the OPEC nations? For those of you that don't know, that's Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Because, doing a little research, I found that about 63% of the OPEC nations still have laws on the books where if you're found to be gay, you're put to death. Enjoy that one. We're going to boycott the guy that, says, no, we support traditional marriage, but we're not going to touch the guys that'll kill us for it. Yeah. Anyway, moving along. With all this coming out, Mayor Ron Emanuel of Chicago said, Chick-Fil-A doesn't meet with Chicago values and is not welcome in Chicago. Okay, great. Well, he was supported by the mayors of Boston and San Francisco. San Francisco getting on board, not a big surprise. But that none of the cities, want Chick-Fil-A. They don't fit with their values. Well, Mr. Emanuel is either blind, playing to politics, or doesn't know his own people. Because you see, 2011 census of the people in Chicago on that issue found that 32% of Chicago residents support gay marriage, while 42% would support a ban on gay marriage. Hopefully for Mr. Emanuel, people don't vote strictly along those lines, because in that case, he's gone. For the rest of us, that might not be a bad thing. So, whether or not these other mayors actually want to follow that example, don't know. But on that thought, let me give you something else that's fun. Another 2011 list has finally come out. The world's murder capitals, of which I was kind of disappointed to find that America holds 3 of the top 10 positions in the world for all urban cities. We're talking Mexico City, we're talking Moscow, every major city in the world. We hold 3 of the top 10. And a drum roll, coming in at number 6 is New York. Coming in at number 5 is LA. And where does Chicago fall? Number 1 in the world, with the highest murder rate per 100,000 residents. Yeah. Let's follow that example. Sweet. Moving on with this, though, the boycotting of Chick-Fil-A and the statements of not wanting you in our cities, you don't fit, is now being likened to the racial boycotts of the 1960s, where a number of mayors across America said, we don't want no blacks in our cities. by several of the black reverends who marched with Martin Luther King. That's right. The guys that marched with King are siding against the gays and lesbians on this subject, saying, no, you're being the bigots. You just got to think about that. That's just one of those, wow, are we really expecting to see such intolerance in the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community that, we'll see the new KK, hey! And in such case, we've really got to make sure we don't clash with the other guys, with the white sheets. So pinks or pastels, we really need to get together and decide that. Plus, we got to make sure it doesn't clash with any seasonal, clothing changes. We can't be looking off after Labor Day. So, am I making fun of the gays? Am I making fun of the KKK? The answer is yes. I'm having a great time. This is fun. But I'm going to move on to my final point of the episode. That being that one of the big facts and things people love to push is that support for gay marriage, support for these equal rights, is the will and the wish of the American people as a whole. In saying which, we look like Mayor Emanuel once again. Because doing some research, I found that as of 2012, the current number of states who have put in a state constitutional ban on gay marriage numbers 29. The number of states that have laws banning gay marriage is 12 more. The number of states supporting and legalizing gay marriage is 6. 7 if you include the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., which leaves 3 states neutral. That's it. So if we take the will of the American people, I won't even play with that. But I'm giving you the information, giving your thoughts and comments down below. Hit the like or dislike. Subscribe if you'd like to. I'd love to have you on board as a regular. And I'll catch you next time. Take care of yourself. Keep your head down. Bye.